Oh, what's up, everybody? Disney Dan here. Welcome back into the channel. And do I have a show for you guys tonight? Welcome in episode 78 of Disney Fiasco. We are making that way to 100 videos, streams of Disney Fiasco. It's going to be an awesome night tonight, so please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share out the stream. I've got some wonderful, wonderful people here tonight. Firstly, I'm going to go from... Wait, this way. Oh, I got it right, because normally I go this way, but this way. We have the wonderful Myers and the Mouse. I believe this is the first whole episode you've been on. Am I right? Second. We did my anniversary, my 1 or 2 year anniversary, or
we did that one, and I think we did one other.
We did one. I'll have to go back, but welcome back. It's so good. It's always great to have you guys and more American friends to join and storm the British party. But welcome in, guys. Welcome in, Myers and the Mouse.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
And then on the far side, this guy right here, it's one of my awesome partner channels, Walt from Mouse Talk. How you doing, buddy?
Great. I'm remote tonight, so I appreciate you letting me come on for about 2 minutes. Dan said I only had 2 minutes, so
did I?
Everything Epcot I love.
Never.
And thank you for having me on.
I never.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me on, buddy.
You're absolutely welcome.
Incredible group of people, by the way.
Amazing group of people. I couldn't ask for a better team.
So.
And someone who I've wanted on for a long, long time. This show would not be what it is without this man. It is Dean from the Live Place as well as the Dreamers Empire. How's it going, buddy? So good to have you back.
You know what? I have so much to say, but I'm not going to say it yet. So I'm on mute.
Mr. TV Guy.
Speaking of which, you got your brothers here.
Hey,
we got Epcot Bob in the house. What's up, pal?
I think this is the first time I've ever done this.
It's the first time you're on Disney Fiasco, man. How's it going?
We are honored.
I was going to do a RobFuz.
Yes.
Hey, everybody.
I haven't done that in a while, actually, Bob. Thanks for reminding me.
I mean, you could not have an Epcot stream without Epcot Bob. So, got to have you in. Welcome in, pal. So glad to have you.
Well, hey, guys. Hey, Walt and Myers and the Mouse. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Hey.
And finally, my other partner channk, RobFuz, Mr. RobFuz.
Center Square.
What is up, pal?
This one's for Epcot Bob, baby.
Thank you, Dan. I was just tweeting
at the stream, so
Dean, my brother.
Yeah, we just
I'm like the sandwich with the brother.
Hey, that's right.
Separated between two brothers. If you haven't checked out Rob's channel as well, I was on with him and Adam doing our Oscar prediction stream, which was on Thursday, which was a lot of fun.
Was it Thursday? I thought it was Friday.
It was
Thursday.
Friday.
Yeah, because Rob did Frankie Friday, 2-year anniversary. So welcome in, RobFuz. And let's see who's in the chat. We got Walter Grams. What's up, Dougie? Good to see you.
Dougie.
Kay Atwood is here. Cricket Fox is here. Russ Stapleton is here. Emily from LSU Mum is here. T. Mary Photography is in the house. Samantha Lowe is here. Samantha, happy birthday. Michael Riley is here. Welcome in, everybody. Please make sure you share out the stream. Great to have everybody here. Episode 78. We are going to be talking about everything Epcot tonight. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So I thought I'd change things up a little bit, and I'll start with like some questions, and we'll just go round the table, and we'll just answer different questions, and we'll just talk about our answers. So I think we'll go. Wait, no, I keep doing it wrong. We'll go like this way around.
It's so confusing.
I don't even know. Like we're like the Brady Bunch. I think everyone's made that comparison. Right, Epcot. Firstly, I think we've got to ask the most important question. Favorite thing to eat in Epcot?
Oh, dude, that's
I will let it
That's
stick.
actually a really hard question.
That's going to be first.
Bearing in mind, I have another food question coming up.
Shocker.
I'm looking for a food, like, if there's one thing you must eat in Epcot, what is it? That is my question. It's a toughie. It's a goodie. But look, you're talking to the guy who just loves Disney food. So you got to think about what is your favorite thing to eat in Epcot. Has anyone got anything straight away? Or
So I know
Not
that
Fushi. Just don't throw
not
that out there.
Fushi?
I've
Never had Fushi.
Fushi. Oh my gosh,
Don't.
we didn't get it very fresh, but it was
No, it was
not our
pleasant.
favorite.
Anyway,
But,
sorry. What we like?
The last time we were at Food and Wine, I had the opportunity to have the braised beef
Ooh.
That's good.
over by France, and it was amazing.
But that's like not available all the time, though. Right?
No, but that was that is
still in
my
Epcot. It
by
could be like a half one.
so by far that was the best thing I probably have ever eaten at Epcot. If it's an everyday thing, I love the pizza.
Yeah, the pizza is pretty amazing.
Yes.
Yes, we've
What
eaten at
from
the Chinese
Napoli?
restaurant there for Michaela's birthday, and then
It was good.
it was
the-
good. But man, the
pizza.
pizza was amazing.
Oh my gosh,
We're talking
Yep.
via Napoli,
Via Napoli.
proper
Absolutely.
pizza.
Awesome.
Yes.
See,
Best
that-
pizza on property.
that's the first thing that came to my mind. And it had to look. I'm even being like biased over from the UK. Like I'd rather take the Via Napoli pizza over like the fish and chips. I'm sorry. I'm
Nice.
too critical. It's great.
And see, for me, it just depends on whether or not we're talking affordability or not.
Yeah.
Because I would prefer the steak at La Celia every
Yes.
single time I'm there.
Ooh.
Hey, money
But
is
I can
no
afford
option.
that.
Money is
But-
no option.
Ooh.
Oh, well, then it's going to be the steak at La Celia or the fish and chips at Yorkshire County. I really enjoy
That
that.
was my pick. Fish and chips.
Ah,
Sorry.
I know it's probably
See-
not what you get, Dan, but for us, I think it's amazing.
see, you have to come to the UK to experience proper fish and chips.
That's why I
'Cause
said
that is it. Right. We have
You and Adam said you guys actually like the fish and chips at Epcot.
right.
Yeah.
We have someone else who's got to put their input about a food item, so I can swap back and forth with
You can
somebody.
swap me out if you want.
Swap me out. I just went.
That was-
All right,
swap
I'll
us
swap
out.
Walt
Yeah.
out. Okay. Right. We got Meg.
Meg!
Meg. What's up, Meg?
Hey, man.
Hey,
Hi,
Meg.
everyone. I can only be here for like 5 minutes or so I hope that I'm not inconveniencing anyone.
We're so glad to have you here. It's been such a
Oh,
long
thanks.
time.
Yeah.
It's cropped
Look at
out.
Dean's
I'm going to guess
setup.
she's wearing her Figment hat. I'm going to guess.
Oh, it's my dope
Oh,
challenge. Dopey
Firstly,
is
can I
there,
just
yeah.
say, like, obviously, this is our first time we actually spoken like face to face since your marathon and everything. Congratulations on
Thanks,
the
Dan.
crazy, like, goofy challenge that you've done. It's not
Thanks,
something
Dan.
I could definitely couldn't do unless there was like Sonar bread service at the end of it. But
Hey, that you could arrange that. You could definitely arrange for that.
it's so good. But yeah, it's just an amazing achievement. So like, really,
Oh,
congratulations.
thank you. What's actually really ironic about that is I remember finishing and I was looking at food and I was like, I don't want to eat anything because I was so nauseous from it was so hot and I was like, I didn't even want to look at food to get that away from me. But I knew that I had to eat. I like made my parents make me peanut butter sandwiches for like to force me to eat after because I was like, I knew I needed the calories.
So
I
speaking
don't
of
ever say that.
food,
Oh, food, yes.
speaking of food, go to food item at Epcot.
Oh, okay. I mean, I like pretzels, like soft pretzels. So I would say a soft pretzel, like in Germany. But
Classic.
I also like in Sunshine Seasons, they have a lot of plant-based items now. And I know that like for Food and Wine and hopefully for Flower and Garden, they've been bringing in a lot more plant-based items. So I really liked the Impossible Slider, but that's not always there.
That was so good, by the way. Oh,
It was so good.
oh.
Yeah.
Did anyone else have the Impossible Burger at Food and Wine?
No.
I saw somebody eat it on
Oh,
stream.
Kelly, did you just go? No.
I just said no. I didn't give the face.
I bet it's better than a McRib, though. Like, if
Oh.
we're being-
Oh,
Kelly's gone too short.
Not too sure.
Hey, I'm a very big meat eater, but I tried that Impossible Burger and it was a great choice. That was really
Really?
good. Yeah, oh yeah. Like it's really good. Really, really good.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see, Dean.
I have very little creativity. I'm hearing an echo. Is that me?
I don't
That's
hear
good
it.
here.
Okay.
Okay,
It's all
good.
good here.
So I will have to say Le Cellier steak, if price is no object. But I did get to Via Napoli this time and had the pizza and agree, Kelly, Vinus, it was so good. And I look forward to that a lot.
How expensive is this steak? Because everybody's like,
Well, a good cut is probably just alone, is
Oh.
it 40-ish? Does that sound about right? 40 to 50? And that's
That's a
just the
lot.
steak. Yeah.
I'm with Meg. That's a lot. Mama's over here
Yeah.
going, "Oh, that's all." Oh, okay.
yeah, I was like, I
Oh, let's
that
go,
actually.
Kelly.
All right.
What
We
do they
lost.
call a good cut of meat, though? That would make a big factor. Go ahead. Sorry.
What happened to
No,
Bob?
that's,
We lost
I mean,
Bob.
that's, yeah. Where's Bob?
We lost him.
Walt's
Went to
back.
Epcot.
Oh, I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
But like that, the steak at Le Cellier, you can also get at Food and Wine. I think. Like you get like a little
It's not the
piece of it.
same.
It's not the same.
Oh, really?
No, I've had it. It's not. Trust me, it's not the same. There's nothing like that steak, and I mean, you're looking at least $60-something for the entire meal per person at Le Cellier. It's not cheap at all.
No.
It's like a character dining. My mom and I did.
Yeah,
Rose and Crown
without the
for
character.
Yeah, without the characters. You get the steak as the character. That's
Yes.
the main thing. But we did the Rose and Crown for the first time back in August, and that was fantastic too. That's where I saw your friend, Dan.
You met my friend. Was she waiting on you?
Yeah, she was helping. She wasn't like my actual waitress, but she was just like helping in that area. So
That's so
it
funny.
was funny. Yeah.
That's so funny. You know,
I
I've
don't
never.
remember how that happened. I think maybe she saw my camera and she's like, "Oh, do you do like YouTube or something?" And then we somehow got on the topic of like streaming, and maybe I said something about like the live stream that you do, and she's like, "Wait, oh my gosh, my friend does that." I'm like, "Is it Disney Dan?" It's just
Small world.
Small world.
Small world. There we go. The Disney pun right there.
Yeah.
It's so true. It's so true. Yeah, no, I remember you sending me a picture with. I think it was.
I was like,
I
wait,
think it
we
was
gotta get a
Gabby, wasn't
picture.
it? You met up. You saw
Yeah,
Gabby
yeah.
working. Yeah,
I was like,
that
"We
was
gotta
really
get
funny.
Show Dan that it
Oh,
happened."
Oh, I'm sorry.
Rob, Mr. RobFuz,
Hey.
what is your favorite?
You know,
food to
we
go
always
for?
eat in Mexico for some reason. I love it. I love Mexican foods. We eat there. Last time I got a pretzel, just like Meg said, and I got gelato in Italy. It was so awesome. So
The
Those are my
gelato in
favorites,
Italy is
so.
pretty good.
yeah.
Right, I've got to ask Epcot Bob what he thinks of what his favorite food item is. So who's gonna?
I can
Yeah.
go out. I'll just no. I'll go out. You guys continue your stream. I just wanted to pop in and say hi.
You
to
sure?
everyone, so, yes.
Well,
yes,
Meg,
of
thank you
course.
so
Congratulations
much.
on being an
Congratulations again,
See you, Meg.
and we look
Have a
forward to
great
having
night,
you again.
everyone.
Bye, Meg.
All
Have
right,
a good night.
see you
Bye,
later.
Meg.
Bye.
There he is.
Hey,
Sorry.
it's Epcot.
Meg looks a lot like Epcot Bob. I don't know.
They do look alike.
They were wearing the
It's the hair.
same shirt. Epcot
Sorry,
Bob, right?
I lost my internet connection there for a minute, I guess. So
Oh dear. Oh no.
voice for
rural
gaming.
internet.
Is it back? It's back. I think it's back. He's not. He hasn't crashed out yet.
Yeah.
Favorite food item at Epcot.
I'm getting dizzy.
Okay, I think I'll probably say the same thing as Dean. If money's no object, it's Le Cellier,
Nice.
and it's
Yeah.
filet.
The filet over at Le
Le
Cellier.
Cellier.
I think
Now,
you
I
can't
can't
really
do the
beat that.
same
If money is an object, I like to go over to Sunshine Seasons, and there's a couple things I like there. Like they just have a chicken, like a quarter chicken or something like that.
That's quite good.
Yeah,
There's
that's good.
there's the beef dish. It's the Mongolian beef.
Mongolian
I
beef is
always
good.
get the
Yeah.
Mongolian beef at Sunshine Seasons.
Yep,
It
that's
is
a good
that
one.
good. It is that good. Trust me. You can't
Now,
go
for
wrong.
fun-
with
Can you
that.
guys believe we've never eaten at Sunshine Seasons?
Oh, you got to eat there.
I met you
go
for the
there a lot,
first
too.
time at
I
Sunshine
met you at
Seasons.
Sunshine Seasons, Walt.
Yeah, but we've never eaten there. We always say to ourselves,
I don't think so.
there's so many other options. Why are we eating here? But I guess we'll have to
It's
try.
easy
it.
with kids.
There's some great stuff there, though.
Mhm.
And
I've
Avery,
heard that. I hear that all the time.
Avery says, "Fun fact: the Mongolian beef isn't actually Mongolian; it's Taiwanese." I did
Really?
not know that. Interesting. Right. Here we go. This is an Epcot stream, so we've got to talk about retro. We got Epcot Bob here and RobFuz. You got to bring up the extinct attractions. No Epcot better than anybody. Favorite extinct Epcot attraction?
Seriously?
Well, okay, you said seriously, so why don't you go first?
I
think we all know what you're
Dean
gonna
and
go
Bob
for.
and me. Of course, it's Horizons. Of course,
Horizons.
the king of extinct rides.
So why? So let's just have a discussion. Why is Horizons? Oh, he's got again.
I lost Bob again.
Why is Horizons?
Go ahead, Dean. I'm going to let Dean take this.
Why is Horizons that great?
Yeah, because I wasn't around when Horizons was a thing.
What
I'm
was
still
Horizons?
a fetus of an imagination.
So you've
We
seen
weren't
videos, obviously.
Prius.
So
Yeah, no.
it's hard to know how to explain it, but the experience at the time was so wonderment filled. It was futuristic. It was so many different layers. It was going from one room to another where you were all of a sudden wrapped around by an omni screen flying over New York or seeing a space scene. So that as a memory, it's the best attraction of all time.
Okay, but there's so much like. I think the design of it is so unique, and what I've seen is so unique.
Even the
But
outside was cool.
But I feel like the extinction of it has made it even more popular than what it was. Maybe
That might
Is that
be true.
where Test Track is now? Is that where Horizons used to be?
No,
Mission
no,
Mission
that's
Space.
where
Space.
that was where
Mission
World of
Space.
Motion was.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the way Dean describes it. And you got to remember, too, you got to put yourself at that time, too. It was just mind blowing the way it just came over. And I think Bob, I'm sorry, I think Dean said it. We talked about it in the stream, too. It was like the combination of that and World of Motion and just the combination of all those rides. It was such an amazing experience.
It's true. And one thing like about Horizons, and I forget, but it's like you go from one room, you were amazed, and then you go to an orange grove. These farmers were farming the oranges with spaceships, and you smelled the oranges. And there was just something about those moments, or the futuristic city where the older couple is, and truly amazing.
What is it with Epcot and orange groves?
Well, it's Florida for one thing.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Right.
That's true.
Myers and the Mouse, extinct attraction.
One of our first experiences at Epcot was they had a Figment set up just inside that they would shrink things and they would do different things, but they would pull the kids out of the audience and give them a lab coat and glasses, and they would have them do things with Figment and interact as part of the show for Figment. That's not there anymore. So for us, that's a great memory for us, because our shy daughter, Tara, who cries anytime anybody wanted her to stand up and say anything in front of the classroom, got pulled out of the audience to do this. And so we have and she was great. It was the first time she never cried.
Yeah.
It was a great moment for her. It was a great moment for us, and she really enjoyed it. And I hate to see that go, because it was so meaningful to us, and it actually connected with the kids so well. Whereas now the Figment experience is not, in my opinion, so great.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I would say that was kind of what we were thinking would be our extinct. We don't go back as far as Horizons.
Right.
So
mine's not even as far as that, but I remember seeing like video clips of like Dreamfinder and Figment as like actual characters you can go up and meet and talk to, and which I think is
Wouldn't that be nice?
It's so cool compared to like what we have now. Like, don't get me wrong, I love. Oh, by the way, that doggy is adorable.
Sorry.
I just got distracted.
Sorry. Please stop
Squirrel.
distracting.
But just for what we have now, I still love it, because I didn't know really anything about Journey into Imagination apart from the version we have now. But going back and seeing like old clips of it and the original songs, and I just wish I was like living during like the 80s, 90s where it was happening. So I never wanted to go, but I feel like it's on borrowed time.
Was that called the Dreamport, Kelly? That or the thing that's on the second level? Is that what you guys were talking about?
This was the main level.
Yeah,
there was a scientist, and the scientist would pull you in, and they would move things by particles, and from this side of the room to the next side of the room, and
Kind of a
the
Charlie
kids
and the
had
Chocolate
this.
Factory kind of thing.
Yeah, it was kind of like a Willy Wonka thing.
Yeah, it was.
But,
It was really cool.
It was really good.
There was a second level to.
Yeah, there was. Now it's a lounge.
Now,
There
that
was a
DVC lounge is so nice.
Yeah, that was cool. It was called the
That's
Dreamport.
nice.
You would get off the ride, then you would just continue up there, and then there was one thing. It was really cool. It was this huge table of nails, and you would put your hand under nails, and you could make designs and everything. And I think they downscaled it to what you guys went to, but the original one was huge. It was like a science fair. I actually made as a kid. I made my science fair. I bought like 1,000 pins and I made one of those boards. So I was so inspired by that. I did it as a kid. It was such a cool experience.
What a great science project.
And you're right, Dan. Like it just with Figment and Dreamfinder would walk around and the water fountains, and it was just so much better. It was such a better experience. It's just a shame what it is now.
My favorite extinct attraction is Club Cool. Because technically it's now extinct for now.
Sure is.
No,
Whenever I think of Club Cool, I think of you, Dan. Every single time. Every time.
I have interesting memories of Club Cool.
It was me and Corey who started this whole thing, and then it all blew up last year, and it was kind of amazing. Like considering how like Corey and I did this whole like 10 cup Beverly challenge. And then it all just became such a thing. It's fantastic, and that day was phenomenal. It was such an awesome day, meeting everybody, just having a lot of fun. But yeah, it was really good. No, but my actual pick is the original test track. This is where we got the crash test dummies. You know what was amazing? I would just love seeing these crash test dummies being like squeezed together and like full on smashed into like walls and things. Like it was just entertaining to watch. It was quite humorous. And it's where we get like test track from. They're testing like how cars are made with these dummies. And I just thought it was hilarious. You walk into that big room and it's just loud banging and clanging. It feels like you're in like a car factory. And it was just really great. Everything was very bright. Like everything was painted like creamy white with like an orange and with a yellow and black tint to everything. With being the colors of the crash test dummies. I just remember that as a child where it was like a 20-minute wait all day. And I remember just going on it all the time. It's because I was a big car person when I was really young. So yeah, I just loved the original test track. I think I actually still prefer it now. No, I still prefer it then than what it is now.
Me too.
So it was, yeah, I miss that a lot. Good. Right. Here we go. So that's favorite extinct attraction. What is our favorite? Maelstrom. Is it? Okay, I have a question.
I love Maelstrom.
Is Maelstrom more popular now that it was taken over by Frozen than what it was when it was still a thing?
What is?
No, I don't think so.
It was a ride.
Because like as soon as like Frozen was announced to take over Maelstrom, everyone like lost their marbles. Everyone was just like, "Oh, they can't."
I guess it depends on who it is. Because Maelstrom was a must-do ride for us when we went. Every single time we went to Epcot, Maelstrom was a yes. We have to do it. It was unique. It was different.
Yeah, I like
not everything has to be an IP.
That's
I like
true.
Maelstrom far better.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
not every ride has to be an IP. Grand Fiesta Tour is at some point going to be Coco.
No,
I hope not. I
don't think everything has to be an IP.
No, I don't.
That's what makes it unique.
If they turn Spaceship Earth into like a Wall-E attraction, I'm gonna lose it.
Me too.
Could I ask a question?
I agree 100%.
Is there anything original opening day Epcot there today? I can't think of one.
Well, not exactly. Spaceship
That's
Earth.
been changed. That changed.
Well, living with the land has been changed.
That's changed. Everything's changed if you think about it.
Oh no, I know one. The monorail.
Well, Yeah, that's
Got to give it to him.
But I'm saying attraction. I think the
Monorail's an
holdout,
attraction.
I think the holdout was the movie in France, and that just changed.
I
think that was the only thing left.
There's
You know what?
There's
I
one
was
more
gonna
thing,
say
too.
I was gonna say America Adventure, but that changed.
American
too.
Adventure?
They changed it.
You could say the most of the World Showcase.
They've changed everything though.
Has the China movie changed?
I think they've
Reflections
updated
of China? Yeah.
Yeah, that changed.
Which
But
is
isn't
fine. Things
Epcot
change.
based on the foundation of the future? Therefore,
Yeah.
it would have to constantly be changing and evolving.
Just
That's it.
drop the mic there.
The door's right there. Just go
Mama
ahead.
knows.
just we might as well just.
Well, I think
Mama
there's
Mouse.
there's
Yeah,
levels
my
of
cloud.
change that you have. I get it. Yes, there are things that need to change. Absolutely. I mean, he even said it himself. It's not a museum. Things are going to change, but there are staples, as I like to put it, things that do stand the test of time, a la Carousel of Progress, which I don't think will ever ultimately go away.
Got updated.
So
Yeah,
It's really
God, they
good
just-
right now.
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I know he lost
could
his
just see
hand. I
his-
can't believe it.
She's still on that. She can't get over that.
You're going poor
That's
guy, and I'm
crazy.
laughing hysterically.
One of my favorite things to watch online is when I know it's bad is
Um,
when Disney do their fails and things like things happen that are not supposed to happen. And
Dopey.
have you okay?
Oh, I'm
So
gonna
have
say.
you seen that clip where Dopey falls off the
boat?
Steamboat Willie onto
Fantastic.
Goofy?
Yes.
Right,
Funniest thing ever. I'm sorry.
2016 August. I was there. I watched that
No.
stream. I
No.
watched
Were you
that.
dopey?
That's awesome.
Well,
Toby.
I'm not supposed to say anything, but no.
Are you
I
friends with Dopey?
remember sitting there. It was the last time I was going to watch Fantasmic as a cast member, and it was like the third or fourth day before I came home, and it happened, and it just blew up the internet.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
It was just. I was like, "How has this not gone viral yet?"
It's funny, but
Did you
it's
see the
not
new
funny.
video
You
for
could
the
have really
boat?
got hurt.
But
Did you
it's-
see the new video from the boat? Like that, Ariel can't be moved, so they put like a fire retardant. Like
Yeah,
Well,
they
no,
put
I
a
heard this
fireproof bag over her.
it's crazy. The new one I saw last week.
What?
Yeah,
Haven't
it's-
seen that yet.
the boat,
okay,
yeah.
so if you sit to the left hand side of the theater, like of the where the because obviously
Change
the
it.
Steamboat Willie comes from right to left. If you sit on the
Right.
far left hand side, you'll see Prince Eric put like a big black sort of like flammable bag over Ariel, so to protect her from the fireworks because she can't move because she's Ariel, she's a mermaid. So
I'll send you the video
to
later.
protect her from the fireworks, they put a bag over her
That's
Dude,
the
send
new
me
video.
Every night?
every
They
night.
do that every
Apparently.
night?
every night.
Wow. It just makes me think of Finding Nemo and the fish in the bag.
Exactly.
It's horrible.
Why are you sleeping?
Fishy!
Fishy!
Right. So we've done our favorite extinct attractions. Favorite attraction that is now there, except Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. I'm going to start with Epcot, Bob.
Favorite current attraction? I have to say, and this is going to surprise people, it's actually Living with the Land.
I love living with the land.
So why living with the land?
Because I'm older now, and I like things that are just smooth,
Oh,
they're relaxing. No, I do like Soarin', obviously. I
Yeah.
built one in my pole barn. But right now, I think for current attractions, Living with the Land. Right, Dean?
So,
Yes.
Right, Dean?
so as we all know, I'm a big foodie, but it took me
No.
maybe 4 years for me to ride an attraction about food, where I could have ridden it every year, but like it's all like non-deep fat fried sort of food, so I'm not really interested. But you're right, I love Living with the Land. I think it's such a calming ride. I love the opening scene where you're kind of like going through sort of like the darkness, the scene in the house with the dog and the chicken.
I'm going to stay in that house one night. I'm staying there.
You don't want to. There's no central heating and no Wi-Fi. Trust me.
I don't care. I can handle it for a night.
I hear you, Walt. I think the same thing every time I go by that house. I just want to stay there one night. Just
one night. They got to turn the dog off.
I want to sit out on that porch. I want to bark with the dog.
I live in Kansas. I stay in that house every
Grow
week.
like the rooster, right, Dave?
Yeah, and then get into that next room and listen to that guitar.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. True.
That is true.
That's Dean's ringtone, by the way. And so anytime somebody calls him, we just sit and listen to the phone ring.
Yeah, I love telemarketers.
Is it
Because I
really?
get to listen to Living with the Land.
He just listens to the ring.
Yep,
It's not. That is amazing.
it is. Yeah,
Hey,
you want to
Bob,
call? If you
Bob,
call
can
me,
you
I'll.
can you
Wait.
call Dean?
That's why he never answers your
Call
calls.
Dean.
Yeah,
Somebody call Dean.
Can we test this?
Call me, Bob.
Dean.
Okay, I'll call him.
yeah, I'll prove it.
Let's call him and test it.
I want to hear this. This is hilarious. Oh,
Here we go.
here we go. Oh,
We can't hear it.
is it working?
Wait. Oh my gosh, I had my ringer off because I'm on it. Can you hear it now?
Wait. That is so cool.
That is nice.
Is that nice?
That is
And that's why you love Bobby Dean.
That is
So guess what
genius.
my answer is?
So what's your answer, Dean, for favorite attraction?
Living with the Land.
Shocker.
Shocker.
So is your favorite
What version?
favorite-
New or old?
Yeah,
Or both?
why which Living with the Land?
That's a good. I don't remember much difference. I remember the sponsor changed, but
Mhm.
it's
Right.
probably the current one, just because that's our go-to ride when we get there. And yeah, Bob points out Soarin' has been a long time favorite, and I still love it. But Living with the Land that's our go. That's when we know we've arrived. Getting on that.
Do you not want the cheesy "Listen to the Land" song in your head from the 90s?
I love Listen to the Land.
Oh, the old. Do you like the old songs?
I do.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
make believe you're a tiny little seed. Tiny little
Oh,
seed
is
that
that not in
reaches
there?
up to reach your
I
whatever
love
it
that
is.
Dan knows all the words.
I know.
Like, when we
I
play
love-
video games, he starts singing lyrics. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
How old
I
are you?
know.
It's great.
Me?
No, I'm saying when you're singing,
48.
them, I ask that question.
48 years old. No.
I love that. You guys- Is that the first ride you guys go to when you like the other day when you were there? Is that the first ride?
What was it, Bob?
When we got to Epcot, boy, it was
First
close
day.
to the first.
What was
Close
that?
to the first. It was close to the first one.
It was
if I
close.
remember
I
right.
can't remember
Was
what we
it
did.
Spaceship
First.
I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it
It
was.
was. Yep.
I just realized I don't think I've ever talked to Bob in real life. I never got to say hi. Hey, Bob, how you doing?
Hey, Rob. Good to see you.
I don't think I've ever got to say hi to you. That's awesome.
Yeah, I finally got
best.
everything working. So, I think.
Rob,
Partly.
did we ride Living with the Land when you were down in? We did, didn't we?
Jealous.
I thought we did.
We did. I'm pretty sure we all did. Us three. Did we?
You remember, Bob?
I thought we all went on the ride. Dee and Miguel and Donna and everybody.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Actually,
I thought we did.
I don't think I did. I got there a little bit later, so yeah.
That's right. I think Bob
I
okay.
was.
think I missed it.
That's it.
I got a question. I saw a
Next
tweet.
time.
I saw a tweet the other day. I actually started cracking up. The tweet was, has anyone ever seen anyone actually working on Living in the Land, like in the lavatories and stuff?
Well, you'll see
That was the
me.
question.
You'll
I
see
saw it
me
this
eating
time.
on there.
I don't think I've ever seen
Yep.
anyone
Oh, you mean working at? Oh yeah, I
in
have.
the land. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
I've seen the people.
We saw some
When you get
girls,
into the main area.
Arjon said we're going on the Epcot Forever fireworks cruise
That's
on
awesome.
Tuesday for
Ooh.
Nick's birthday.
Oh,
Nice.
that'll
Way
be
to rub it
fun.
in, R. Johns.
Yeah,
That'll be
yeah.
fun.
And Carlos
That'll be
is
great.
here from Disney World Freak. What's up, pal? Great to see you.
What's up, fellas?
Miles and the Mouse.
For
I
me,
want to hear from both Kelly and
Mission-
Mama Mouse.
Mission Space for me.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, the full throttle. Give me the orange. Give me everything.
I can't do the orange.
Give me a half gallon of Beverly and let's go.
No, Beverly. No, no Beverly.
You said it.
No, Beverly. I actually was kind of thinking the same thing, but maybe. But see, I've only done Soarin' once,
You love Soarin'.
and I really liked it. But yeah,
Oh,
So-
well, that's probably good.
it would be Soarin' or Mission Space.
So we can go on Soarin' and Kelly can go and do Mission Space. It's absolutely fine.
Yes.
No one wants to go on Mission Space with me?
I
What?
cannot do Mission Space. I
Oh,
can't do.
Sorry, pal.
I can't do.
I know Walt doesn't wanna go.
spinning. I can't do spinning at all.
Sorry.
At all.
Wrote that before there was a
Choice. Yeah.
green or an orange or whatever, whichever it was. It was
Mhm.
either you do it or you don't. And
Right.
Yeah.
it was
No. We got Belle Southern here. Welcome in, Jill. Welcome in, T-Town Mary Ellen. Welcome in, Michael Briggs. Welcome into the stream. Walt's favorite Epcot
Yes.
attraction?
Spaceship Earth.
Yeah.
Period.
Great choice. I mean, classic.
It's the best. It's awesome. Everything about it. Just the technology and the engineering behind that entire ride is amazing in and of itself. But what we see throughout the whole thing, the different scenes, it gets you out of the sun and the heat. It's a relaxing ride. Judi Dench is fantastic. It's really awesome inside. Some of the smells are pretty cool. I love it. I just love Spaceship Earth. When they make the changes, I hope they don't overhaul the entire thing. I think everybody has their favorite scene in the ride, and it's iconic. And it's usually not a long wait.
If you hit it right,
You'll have it from time to time, but it moves pretty good, and you're never really waiting. I think it's a classic. I would have said Soarin' over California. Soaring around the world, I'm not a big fan of. I don't like the fact that the Eiffel Tower is tilting to the side.
It's all part of the illusion.
That's not a good illusion. It's not a good one, no. There you
Rob,
go. Spaceship Earth for me.
what about you, Rob?
it's really tough.
He's gonna pick Horizons, isn't
There's
he?
There's a lot over there.
He's gonna pick
It's really
Horizons.
tough. You know, like I think my top. Can I narrow it to, I guess, top three? I love the Mexican ride. Believe it or not, I love the Mexican boat ride.
Grand
I love the
Fiesta.
original
Fiesta
version.
tour, yeah,
Grand
absolutely.
Fiesta. It's another one. You just no wait. You just walk in. I would probably say Spaceship Earth if I was, I had to narrow it down. Just like, well, it's just an amazing ride. Just to see the way they built it and see like the layers and just to see the technical part of it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So cool. I don't even know. I love. Believe it or not, my kids love the Nemo ride. We go on that a ton of times.
That was my pick.
I really like that one too. So, and I like Frozen too. I like Maelstrom better, but Frozen's pretty amazing too.
I love the Seas with Nemo and Friends. I'm sorry. It has the
Nemo!
best air conditioned, like, as soon as you get into that building through those double doors,
I
it
love
has
that.
the
It's
best
cold.
So
air
cool.
conditioning in the whole of Disney. There's nothing more relaxing than going through that double door into that air conditioning. I don't know what it is. It's freezing in there.
It's cold, it's dark, and they have the illusions of the water like flowing and everything. It's just very calm.
I love that.
I always
queue.
run into the wall. I can't see where I'm
You
going.
can't. No,
It's so
you can't.
dark.
It's so dark in there. But I love that. I'm not even like. It's one of those rides I can go round and round and round on because there's never a line for it, and
No, it's true.
it's great. Like everything about it, like Nemo and the fish with the light on the top of its head, that always
Oh, yeah.
scares the bejeebers out of me. And then you've got the whole sort of like marina on like afterwards with the manatees, and there's one manatee that's like older than me, which I think is crazy. It's such a cool pavilion, which brings me onto favorite pavilion. Now you can have any pavilion, whether it's World Showcase or Future World, or you can have one of each. Favorite pavilion in Epcot. This could be a tough question.
This is tough.
Who wants to go?
I'll go if you want.
Go on, Rob. Go on. It's a favorite pavilion.
Believe it or not, I love the
Yes.
Mexico. I love the Mexican pavilion. I love going in there. I love seeing the indoors that you're like at night. I love eating at that restaurant. I just love it. I don't know why. I just love it so much.
Because you never get caught trying to climb up that thing.
Yeah, I tried, but I love Norway too. But there's not much in Norway. I think Mexico is just the perfect pavilion.
It's got an attraction. Food is great. They got that tequila bar,
Yeah,
with those chips and salsa and guac, which is really, really good.
Okay, we'll start eating that
It's
next
always
time.
down the food with Dan.
It's always. I'm gonna get a T-shirt with that, all with the food. I need that. Disney World Freak Carlos says Germany for the shopping and beer. That is also a good pick. So Rob's gone with the Mexican Pavilion. Dean?
Yeah. Well, Mexico is like a super close second place. I love it. I don't think the restaurant in there has got the best food at Epcot, but I love the atmosphere so much that it makes it worth eating there.
Ambience, yes.
Yes, ambience. But my favorite pavilion is going to be the Land. That is the penultimate building. You walk up to it, you smell the smells, you feel the. I don't know what you feel. You feel Epcot.
You feel the grasp of the Garden Grill calling to you.
Yes.
Oh, Garden Grill. Just that food is so good. Sorry, I got on a tangent. But the Land, and fun fact, the Land is the largest pavilion in the whole of Epcot.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because they got all the greenhouses and it's huge. And
big area.
When I was a cast member, the only way to get to the park as a cast member from the buses is to walk through the Land to get to the front of the park. And it used to take at least 10 minutes to get all the way around because it's huge. Like you have to go backstage. So yeah, it's such a wonderful pavilion. And it's always the pavilion I tend to go to first out of all of them. Walt, what about you?
You guys are going to be surprised. It's not a pavilion I'll ever eat in, but I love the pavilion itself, and that's Morocco.
I knew it.
The Morocco Pavilion is amazing. There's so many alleys and crevices and different streets you can go down. Just the structure of it, the architecture of Morocco is amazing. He had like the Sultan's people themselves came over to design it. The rugs they have in there are fantastic. The different little lamps they have in there are amazing. I absolutely love the Morocco Pavilion. You could spend almost all day in there. There's so many different things to look at. The culture is fantastic and beautiful. I wouldn't eat the food. It's just not my thing. But I love the pavilion. I think it's amazing. So underrated. I never used to take the time to go back to look at what's really back there. And the last few trips we have, and I just fell in love with it. I mean, I always tell Melissa, I'm like, I want to buy one of those rugs. I want to buy that lamp. I want to buy this. I want to buy that. I want a fez.
You can now while you're down there.
Yeah.
So when if you ever order anything, just give it to me, and I'll the Tangerine Cafe, best quick service.
Melissa loves it.
Best quick service on property. Trust me.
That's what she says too. She loves it.
It's so good.
She loves
it. Shawarma.
Loves it.
It's like the closest thing to like an Avengers shawarma you're going to get at Disney. trust me. Until the one in California opens, it's the best thing you're going to get. So.
Oh, and you got the meet and greet back there with Aladdin and Jasmine,
and then you got that sort of mini sort of temple as well. It's like
that little
like little room sort of thing, which is pretty cool.
It's a neat pavilion. I love it.
It's always been my least favorite, but now I want to go see it. You got me intrigued. Because there's not a ride there. I didn't like the food when I was a kid. So, but I'm not being mean. But now I'm intrigued. I want to go check it out. I want you to take me, Walt.
They got belly dancers.
I'll take you. We'll have fun. Yes. No,
right. Kelly and Mama Mouse.
For me, just to walk around and look in, I like the United Kingdom.
Yes, good one.
I salute you. Just because I invited you onto my stream.
He's pandering to the host.
No.
It's because he wants to be on next week. That's why.
I love the phone booths. I love going into the shop in there and walking around and just seeing all the great musicians shirts and the stuff in there. And then walk around in the back and it's just peaceful and calm. The pub across the street. I just enjoy it. I really do. I really like it.
Just keep bringing all that great stuff. Just sink it in, everybody.
so for me, that's my favorite place to go. Definitely. I think Paris is probably the next one where we.
It's all about pastries.
For her, it's all about the pastries and the Beauty and the Beach merchandise that would be there.
Yeah,
it's true.
What's that pastry place called again?
What is it? Le Havre. Over at France.
Leal. Oh.
Leal is really nice.
The pan of chocolat, the chocolate croissant, so good. And then they got some really great stuff there. I remember like sitting there till like maybe 11:30 at night, just in there with like a few friends, just eating at like nearly $80 worth. It was just ridiculous.
Holy mackerel.
That was our payday gone. Epcot, Bob, what is your favorite pavilion?
Now we're going to find out where the real best pavilion is, because here's the man. He'll tell us. Go ahead, Bob.
Well, I'm me and Dean are alike, I guess. The Land is my favorite pavilion.
So
mainly because I like to eat in there. It smells good. Living with the Land is in there. Soarin' is in there. I mean, what else? And now for the World Showcase, I like Mexico just because I like to take the ride, but also I do like France just because I think the same thing you said there, Dan, is that restaurant or the place where you can get the lobster bisque and all the it's just fantastic. We sat in there with a big group until I think Epcot closed at 11. It was extra magic hours. We didn't get out of there till past 1 a.m. While the security was kind of ushering us out, like, please leave.
Let's go.
We closed down Epcot very late, so
But you can't go wrong. I mean, it's just an amazing sort of a pavilion. The French pavilion is slowly crawling up my list as one of my favorites. My favorite is the Italian pavilion. I love Italian culture. I love Italy. I love the food. Though there's not an attraction there, I think just how it looks. I think for me, it's the most beautiful looking pavilion. They've got like a little bit of everything. They got a little bit of Venice, a little bit of Rome, a little bit of Tuscany. Just lots and lots of different aspects from Italy there, and I think it's really, really lovely. The gelato, so good. And then you got
what's
the pizza.
The restaurant, bigger restaurant there called?
So there's Via Napoli.
Yep.
And Tutto Italia.
Tutto Italia.
And that restaurant is so fun. I love that atmosphere in there. And then when they have singers occasionally walking through, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's a really lovely sort of, and it's quite open. And you got the fountain, which is kind of paying homage to the Trevi Fountain in Rome. That has Neptune there. It's just me being a teacher going wild when I go to that pavilion, because I literally talk about like Roman culture every day of my life. So I'm just
now isn't Tutto Italia more of the adventurous side of Italian food compared to Via Napoli?
It's much richer food. So you get a lot of balsamic and a lot more stronger like olive oil and that kind of food.
Right.
It's quite nice. Garlic, a lot of garlic. But it's good though. I would recommend it, but if you want to go to a good restaurant, Via Napoli is so up there. Good. Right. Now, speaking of food, you gotta go for your favorite restaurant now. So we've had our favorite thing to eat. That doesn't mean our favorite restaurant. Now, my personal favorite restaurant has jumped Via Napoli, and that was Tepanetto. I fell in love with Tepanetto this year, or last year actually. Tepanetto was so nice. Just show, the food was great, and on the Disney dining plan, it's the same as going to a normal sort of sit-down restaurant, where this time you actually get
1 credit.
The food is fantastic. You can even like the fussiest eaters, you can still have steak, still have chicken. You can just have like plain noodles if you want to. And the sauce, the yum yum sauce, I could tell that it's called yum yum for a reason. So 100% Tepanetto is my favorite restaurant in Epcot. I'm just gonna make this super simple. I'm pretty sure most of you are gonna say Le Cellier.
I am.
I will say that Tepanito is a very close second. Bob and I hit it this time. We had a good chef. He was totally American. Started off, said he was from, where did he say he was from, Bob? Tokyo, Florida or something?
Tokyo, Florida.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it was great. It was good food.
But the experience at Tepanito is what makes it so unique. The food's great on top of it, but just the experience of the hibachi grill and the entertainment value of it, it's something I think a lot of people miss when they overlook Tepanito, and I don't understand it. I think it's great too.
I would throw one thing in there, and that is the waitresses are so incredibly nice. They're almost too nice.
Yes. Well, they're I think in Japan it's very sort of traditional to be exceptionally polite.
Yeah.
And hospitality is meant to be like one of the most important things in their culture. So they will always bow to you. They'll always be super polite, which I think is something. And even you're at Disney where every cast member is polite, but these guys go the extra mile. Tokyo, Florida.
Yeah.
So let's take Le Cellier out of contention. Right.
Okay.
Let's say Epcot Bob is spending a week in Epcot and first day is Le Cellier. Where do you go next? Right, I'll start off with Epcot Bob and see where would you go?
I think Bob's audio is really delayed from his reality.
Yep, I saw that too.
Yeah,
He might be watching on YouTube, and it is delayed like 20 seconds. So
Oh, are you watching on YouTube, Bob?
maybe
Yeah.
that's why.
But you you want to mute on YouTube and listen on StreamYard.
Yeah, listen on the yard, the stream Duck Lab thing, yard thing.
Duck Labs.
Duck Labs.
What a chicken lab.
Duck Labs.
It says Garden Grill. I like
Garden
the
Grill.
Garden Grill.
The Garden Grill is really good. Dinner at Garden Grill. I haven't done breakfast yet. Has anyone
Breakfast is awesome. Done it twice. Fantastic.
So what is this? Obviously, so like if you go to like Kona Cafe, like the Tonga toast is their signature thing. What is the signature thing at breakfast at Garden Grill?
The cinnamon bun.
Ooh.
I'm not kidding you. I think it's illegal. I think they put something in there that shouldn't be in there. It's amazing. It comes out hot and gooey, and it's incredible. It's like the size of my head.
Yeah.
It's gigantic. It's amazing. It's there. I mean, the other food, it's just your basic fare. It's sausage, bacon, eggs, Mickey waffles, and they serve it family style in the skillet. It comes out fresh. It's great, but the cinnamon bun is just to die for.
Yeah, I need to go for breakfast, 100%. I nearly went for breakfast, but I changed it to a dinner reservation. And then, was that the day where everyone did the Beverly Challenge? No, that was when I went to Via Napoli. Is Epcot Bob with us?
He's just way delayed.
And he's gone.
Oh, we lost him.
I'm now going to die to know. So
Come on.
Right.
Bob, when you come back, don't have YouTube up, just StreamYard. That'll fix that.
Yeah,
I know what he was going to say. He was going to say 9 Dragons.
Nine Dragons is known for its reputation. I'm not saying if it's good or bad.
Known for its reputation.
So it's got a bad reputation, but I will tell you, it is my youngest son's favorite, his memory, because he got a dish there with their shrimp, and their shrimp is really good. It's just overall, it's not a great restaurant.
I think
we ate there. Kelly, how was yours?
Our experience was
It was Michaela's birthday.
it was 2014.
I don't know.
I think it was. It was great.
Wow.
It was phenomenal.
Really?
Since then, not so much.
Yeah. It's
Not
one
so
of the
much.
thing is I would be all down for like a nice Chinese restaurant in Epcot, like a
Would that
really
be
nice
nice?
traditional one. The thing is, like, Japan just opened like that signature restaurant next to. I would rather put like a signature restaurant in China than in Japan.
I agree, Dan. I think they have 3 pretty good restaurants in Japan
have
now.
3
They-
rants now.
Yes.
Yeah, and they
They
need
got
one more in
Yes,
They
China.
got
very much.
Tokyo Dining, they got Teppanyaki, and now they have Shumi Mai or whatever it's called.
I don't remember the name.
Takumi Te, right?
Takumi Te.
Yeah, it's High Buck. High Buck.
I think it's more expensive.
But that
than
is
Victorian
really,
Albert's,
really
actually.
high-end, authentic Japanese food, right?
Yeah.
But apparently, it's more expensive than Victorian Albert's.
Oh wow.
I don't know. I have no
Bob
idea.
is having technical
Crazy.
difficulties. He'll have to
Okie
bow
dokie.
out.
No problem. Kelly, favorite restaurant?
Garden Grill.
Mhm.
Yeah, probably Garden Grill for us.
It's
Yeah.
a great restaurant. And you know what? I always advise people this whenever they ask me, what restaurant would you want to do that is kind of like you get as much as you want, buffet or family style, and I want to meet characters. I tell them, don't go to Chef Mickey's. I've worked there. I hate it. It's not good. You see the characters once and they're really rushed. Go to Garden Grill because it's the same as a snack credit, same as credits on the dining plan. I think it's a tad more expensive, but like it's worth it. You get to see I met Dale like 3 times.
It's definitely more expensive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they come around a lot.
So it's so worth it, and the food quality is so much better. It's Joey's world is here. Joey, I hope you had a really fun time
Gentleman
at your prom
Joey.
yesterday.
He looked like he did.
He was
Joey
awesome.
looked like so much fun. Glad you enjoyed it.
Did you see karaoke? Right? And what?
Yeah.
Is it on stream? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see the karaoke video?
He did some
Where he did
karaoke.
karaoke?
I haven't
It's
seen
on
it yet.
Instagram.
Oh my
It's
gosh, you have to go watch
awesome.
it. It's
It's on
amazing.
Instagram. I'll go and watch
It's
it.
amazing.
I will go and watch it for sure.
Is it on YouTube?
It's on
Instagram.
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 Okay, yeah, I'll watch it.
And Joey said yes. I even got autographed too. You got an autograph as well.
Nice.
Oh,
Well done, Joey. Well
I think
done
maybe
on that.
someone asked for his autograph. Is what
I
I'm
think he
thinking.
was giving out his
right.
card too. I don't know.
He's
if
giving
he
us
was
cards.
He was
always
selling it.
promoting. Always promoting.
Yeah.
Love
Yep.
that
Yes,
guy.
he was promoting.
Joey, it was such an awesome stream, man. We were all watching, and I hope you had a really, really good time. And also, I met Joey in Epcot, which was really, really fun. Actually, I bumped into him
he's awesome.
twice in Epcot, which is really cool. So it was cool meeting so many people. And the last thing about Epcot is the memories. I think I've had so many memories in Epcot. The Beverly Challenge, hanging out with Corey and doing the original Beverly Challenge, the food, meeting so many people. I remember getting dehydrated once, and my friend had to pour like 12 cups of ice water over me when I was in Epcot. It was just such a lovely park, and I'm so looking forward to the future with Guardians of the Galaxy not Mission Breakout. What's it going to be called? Spin something?
Is it the show?
No, the new
No,
guy.
the
Cosmic
actual
Rewind.
Cosmic
Oh, the
Rewind. That's it.
There you go.
Cosmic Rewind.
That's meant to be really cool. We've got the future world is changing massively. Everything is going to be really just
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
really something to look at. Ratatouille. I've been on Ratatouille.
Ratatouille's going to be
Great
my new
ride.
number 1.
Trust me, Ratatouille is
Jealous
such a
fans
great
been
ride.
on Ratatouille.
Yeah, but don't be jealous of me that I've been on Ratatouille. I'm more jealous that you guys have Disney Plus and I don't. And Ardra says, I met Disney Dan for the first time in Epcot on my birthday. I remember that. This was
Me too.
2 years ago. I met up with Josh, Jenna, Nick, and Arjons to celebrate Arjons' birthday, and we watched Illuminations. That was a lot of fun too. Right. We are coming to the end of our stream. Thank you so much for watching episode 78 of Disney Fiasco. It's been such a blast. And I've got to thank all my special guests. Firstly, I would like to give a massive shout out to Meg from Mickey's Magic, my partner channel, joining us a little bit earlier. And big also shout out thank you to Epcot Bob, who is also here. He's got some technical issues. But thanks so much, Bob, for joining. Let's go.
What?
To the right. Myers and the Mouse. It's such a pleasure having you both join us on Disney Fiasco once again. And you'll be seeing more of Kelly tomorrow because my premiere tomorrow is where we first met at the Magic Kingdom for Extra Magic Hours. But it was so good meeting you then and so good having you back on the show.
So thank you much.
I'm waiting for one of you to go out.
These two down here.
Ouch.
Man, thank you so much for having me.
Sorry.
It was a
Distracted.
pleasure. We love it anytime you ask us to be on. Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure. always welcome.
Oh my God! Did you see?
Dean's like in a waterfall now. What's going on up there, Dean?
I got bored. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Getting wet down here.
Dean, I remember that before we started the stream, you're like, you're gonna change the background before.
Dean, what are you doing up there?
I'm sorry. Are you feeling it?
I hope you put my channel up there. I didn't see it. So.
You know what? This reminds me of going on Soarin' and going over that massive waterfall. And now every time I do that, I'm gonna see you in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen when I ride Soarin'. There we go.
Well, I have to say, no, it takes too much time. Forget it.
No, you can't just stop talking.
Okay, 15 seconds. Bob and I built Soarin' in his pole barn. Bob created a whole new video for the experience. Found all this video. There's a pinnacle part in the song, and he put it over the waterfalls, and it was much better than the original. And then in the new one, Epcot all over the world, or was Soarin' all over the world, they copied it. I am not kidding. They must have copied it. So there you go. Bob's a genius.
There's Dan. Look,
I believe you.
Dan.
Look at my young self on that screen.
Yeah.
Look at me. And
every time I look at Dean, I see Dole with Dad. It's like the 15th time.
He's only on as much as everyone else. There's a good logo.
There we go. Keep that one. Speaking of which, Dean from the Dreamers Empire, as well as the liveplace.com. Without you, my friend, I wouldn't even be having this show, and it's been a pleasure being part
Thank you.
of the Live Place for, I think, nearly 3 years now.
It's been 2 years, and I will tell you, Dan, that when I started the Live Place, I reached out to Resort TV One and a few people. I reached out to Rob eventually, but you and Corey were the first people that reached out to me, and that was so exciting. I got an email, hey, they want to be on the Live Place, and so you've been one of the long timers and a good friend, and I thank you.
It's been a pleasure, and one day I will meet you in person, and we will share a meal. But
I cannot wait.
It has been such a pleasure being part from the start of the Live Place, and it's a massive important part of my channel. And you have been such a supporter of this channel and of this community. And it's been amazing just watching the Live Place grow and grow and grow. So
it's been awesome.
It is a pleasure and a privilege to have you join us for a special episode. And you're welcome back anytime.
All right.
So guys, please go check out Dean from the Live Place.
Thank you.
The Dreamers Empire. And then we come to 2 other of my favorite partner channels. Let's start with well, which one should I go for? I'll start with Walt. Walt from Mouse. You guys having a moment or something? I don't know. Walt from Mouse. Dude, you're a busy man. Very recently, it is crazy time for you, but it's been an honor as always to have you on here. Friend, Star Wars enthusiast, just all-round wonderful channel. Thank you so much again for joining me.
Sure. Well, first off, let me just say it's an honor to be on here with everybody. I love all these people. They're all fantastic human beings. And I mean that wholeheartedly. I'm not being funny. You guys it's an honor to be on here with everybody. And I appreciate you inviting me as usual. We just have a great time with this. And the fact that you would even ask us, we're honored. So thank you for having us. We always have a great time on here. And I always say Dan is the one who inspired us to go live. We watched his live stream, was one of the first ones I ever watched. And I thought, man, it looks like fun. We should try that sometime. And we did. And that's how we got to meet all these incredibly wonderful friends. I call you guys, you're all friends. And that means the world to us.
Thanks.
And we just love coming on here. It's a lot of fun.
Thank you for those kind words. And it's always, I know sometimes I can't make it due to time difference, but your live streams are always just so much fun. Your videos are great. So guys, please go check out Mouse Talk as well. And one who inspired me to start live streaming, Mr.
Robert
Fuzz. You were streaming before me, so
very nice. Thanks.
Mr.
Well, why were you waving? Why were you pointing at me before?
Because he said right.
Mr. RobFuz, wonderful premiere
Oh, thank
today about classic Lion King over at Camp Mickey and Minnie. Please go check it out. It was a wonderful, wonderful video. The Retro
Remember
King
that.
himself. So good to have you, partner channel.
Thank you, buddy.
Please go check out RobFuz as well. Yeah, thank you for joining as well.
Yeah, and I do a show with this guy right here. It's called The Fifth Gate. It's going to be on February 25th. Can't wait. And we do a show together called Pub Talk on my channel. It's going to be on Monday. So come join us for the Oscar results. So, and I'm going to be on Pepper Tree Villa Monday night too. So got to get the balls.
So guys, please, as a roundup, please go check out Myers and the Mouse, Dean from the Dreamers Empire and the Live Place, Mouse Talk, RobFuz, Epcot Bob, Mickey's Magic, and also Corey Fiasco, my other partner channel. Guys, it's been such a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us. We go on to episode 79 next week, and I've got some really fun guests coming up really soon. So please stick around. Thank you so much. Have a great week, and check out my premiere tomorrow. It's gonna be it's probably the funniest vlog I think I've ever put together, where I go absolutely nuts on this vlog. So please go check it out. It'll be tomorrow, and it's going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So have a good night, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
There I am. I made it. There I am. I didn't see me.